I was going to do some more work on this project today, but I got sidetracked. It's true. I got sidetracked by Harbor Freight. Winter's coming up, and in the welding shop out here, my small space welding shop, 20 by 24, it's cozy. It's got my Christmas decorations up in October. I got the television set, the Alexa and the Google thing going.
You already have Google.
She heard me. She heard me. Bitch heard me. Sorry about the language. Anyway, I got sidetracked by going to Harbor Freight and wanting to even make more coziness out of my metal shop. Now this particular item has everything to do with welding. It has fire and it has heat, right? Badass! I'm going to spend a lot of time out here this winter, as you know. Comfort is important. Sure, it looks cheap. It looks cheap up close, but from a distance. From a distance, it'll look badass. I just gotta figure out a place to put it that looks cool. I can look at it and the TV too while I'm welding. Now, it looks like the only thing you have to put together for this little ironwood stove, electric heater, is just gotta put the legs on. Yep, pretty much it looks like. Oh, my mood is gonna improve so much. My comfort level is gonna be that of a union welder. We'll just put our fireplace next to our refrigerator, which is right next to our microwave oven in our metal shop, which is right below our television set. Trying to take off the warning sticker because it takes away from the authenticity look of this. Yeah, let's see here. Turbo. Boy, that instant heat. Instant. Heck yeah! All right, back to the project. Here's where we started with the base. And here's some pretty doggone thick steel here that I found. A little crusty, but we'll rectify that to continue the project. I might have to make this the top and this the bottom because this is a lot thicker gauge steel here. Anyway, let's match them up. Let's start cutting this stuff and see what we can do with it. Here's the thing, guys. There's a lot better choices of steel that I have in order to make this build with. No doubt about it. But I have a lot of this really thick gauge steel. I'm not even sure what it is. I'm not even gonna, it's that. It's pretty thick. And I want to use it. I don't want it to go to waste. And it's just kind of sitting there gathering rust. So, I'm going to use it in this project. Alright guys, just like the last video, we're going to square this up with 90-degree angles. And I think we're going to have to pour the heat on this baby. You know what? I'm going to tell you what the gauge steel of this is. Let me get a gauge. A 3. That's thick steel, 3. Okay, my settings are 15.6 volts at 212 IPM. If you know what that all means, you're a union welder. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy, perfect. Well, perfect for a non-union guy, right? This has to fit perfectly, or I'll have to break out the tacks and do it over with. Heck yeah! Swell it up. Here it is. I took it outside and ground the welds down, and it looks pretty good, and it fits perfectly. So yeah, we'll make this the top, even though it's maybe thick, a little bit thicker gauge steel than the bottom. That's okay, because the bottom's wider. I don't know. I don't even know if that's what I'm gonna do yet. Honestly. But it is a nice fit. Everything's snug. So yeah, it came out pretty good like that. So we're not going to run into a problem with it being level or anything like that. So that's another piece of the pie. Another piece of the puzzle, I should say. We're putting it together, and so far so good. Do you ever have, let me ask you something. Have you, take my welding hat off, what I always do is I always walk in the house and I'm laying on the couch watching TV, I still got my welding cap on. Because it's so light, it just feels like part of my head. There. Anyway, where was I? Oh yeah. Do you ever have a weld that came out so perfect? Or a series of welds that just come out so perfect? Almost like a TIG weld. Not, you know, almost. And then you're like, oh, that's one of my best welds ever. And you have to grind it out anyway, because it's in the way, right? That sucks. And then the welds that do show, yeah, sometimes those aren't so great. But this is gonna be badass. I can tell you that for sure. So we got the basic top and bottom in and done. So while we were in Harbor Freight today, I picked up another one of these still on sale heavy-duty on-off magnets. And you know how regular welding magnets, they get all that debris just caked all over them. I just spent the last 10 minutes just because when I was using the chop saw, I forgot to move my welding magnets out of the way, and that debris just collected all over them, just everywhere. And it just it takes a while to get all that crap off of them. And you want your magnets to be level. So I'm hoping this, you know, over a period of time, maybe over the winter, I'll pick up enough of these just to use these, and that way it'll be easier to get all that magnet dust off of, metal dust off of. So we'll see. We'll see. We'll start with the two. We got one the other day, and we got one today. And we got another, you know, some other on sale items. Generally speaking, I don't really buy anything from Harbor Freight unless it's really on sale, you know. It just, their sales are so phenomenal. They're just, yeah, it's kind of hard to buy something full price there. Because if you just wait a week, you'll get a 20% off or a 10% off or 50, something. You'll get something. So, I mean, have I bought things that weren't on sale? Yeah, I did it today with that fireplace. I couldn't help myself. But they did give me some kind of a discount. Some kind of an inside track club, I don't know, 10, I don't know what it was. Maybe it was on one of these. I don't know. We got a discount somehow, even though we probably didn't, but they said we did, which makes me feel really good and want to come back. Yeah. So let's have a look at, it's still daylight out, even though it's 3 o'clock in the afternoon or something. So let's close everything up and see how cozy it can be in here.
Just reach in and take it. That's right. Feel the tension. Don't worry, bud. You take those missing in this town, we find them.
my dog for? Creepy clown! Go get help! After him!
See you guys later.